She left with me, she don't like it.
Welcome to the Big Podcast. I'm Keith the Slim.
Real just in case.
Big Briss.
AKA I'm Viv.
I am Viv Tuck.
Well, we back 2019. This is the first episode for 2019. Yes. We took a little hiatus.
The first one with your boy, officially.
Season 2.
Big Briss.
Yep. We just came from Graffiti Pier and we took some pictures.
No, you gotta explain what Graffiti Pier is to people that don't know that. Like,
it's a place in Philly. It's on a pier.
That shit lit.
It's lit, and they got like a lot of graffiti artists. They go down there and they tag it
Everything tagged up.
Like, yep. So it's pretty dope.
Artwork type shit.
It's prohibited now. They closed it down.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still, everybody still go through there. I don't want to give up any tip or anything like that. But it was this Nipsey graffiti mural. And I was
tribute tag joint, like,
yes, RP Nipsey. I was just like
Nipsey, man.
I just thought like the mural was kind of hot. I kind of took it from a standpoint of it just being graffiti, but this girl just went on my page like an hour ago and was like, "Who the fuck drew this? Who kid drew this?"
And I was like, to leave a comment saying the boy lit it, go say it to his face.
Because the boy do the nigga popped up out of nowhere.
Shout out to Matt.
Shout out to Matt, and I respect his art.
Matt's
but
artwork.
y'all can look at it. It probably is popping up. Y'all can look and be a judge if it looked like Nipsey. I wasn't thinking too deep if it looked like Nipsey.
But the artwork was cool, but it don't look like man.
It was still a sick.
The internet gonna troll. I mean, just because it don't look like him, it don't look like him. But it was a cool tribute though.
It was a cool tribute, right? It was just like it was a hot joint. So that is what it is.
No, it looked like somebody tried to draw him.
Right. I'm just taking graffiti wise. I don't know anything that too deep with graffiti. That's just me though. Yep. But go ahead.
I want to get into these Sixers.
These motherfucking Sixers.
Would you take Ben Simmons over? Fuck is his name from Duke?
Zion.
Would I take Ben Simmons over Duke? Over Zion?
Never.
It depends on the situation.
People saying he a top 50 player already.
Zion?
Yeah.
He ain't stepped foot. But anticipation, he's probably number fucking one. Like, goddamn, like the height. And what you think, like, why wouldn't he? Like, it's hard to be like, goddamn, like, he could just. But yeah, you're gonna see. It's usually the one thing niggas say about niggas coming into the league is like, they strength and like they weight, like once they gain a couple pounds, once they become a man, that's the one thing that nigga got. Like, gotta see if he gonna do that shit against grown ass man.
I wonder how transition gonna be the first half, because I don't think he gonna have a good first half. I think he have a strong second half.
What, career?
No,
first year?
Rookie year. Yeah, even though
depends on where he at too, though.
Yeah, because I don't think he can be able to be that physical in the NBA as he was in college.
Right.
Niggas still young and shit in college,
I think differently.
Grown ass man.
I think
but
he is.
The NBA's soft.
It's soft. That's why I think he is. Yeah.
But even with that, it's soft.
This nigga fucking flying.
I think he is. Yeah. I don't.
But
I'm trying to name a big man that's really gonna give him problems.
He ain't a big man. He like what?
And he's not a big man, right? That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think he's gonna name somebody. I don't think he's gonna have
team that's really gonna give him problems.
I think Anthony Davis,
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid have his way with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, but I got Zion still having his way. He not the size of Embiid, but it ain't like
got footwork. He got skill, footwork. He just physically.
I seen some flashes of Zion. Like,
with footwork,
a couple flashes.
I'm talking. I see a good spin, like or I'm talking footwork.
I ain't seen enough from him though. I ain't seen he had 1 year in college. Like,
but Embiid had 1 year, and people was like, "Oh no, this is like Hakeem Olajuwon." Like you see. Embiid.
No, they was saying that.
His 1 year in college.
Yeah, he played 1 year. You see footwork during the season and shit. Like,
I think he's not a basketball player. He's not the.
I think he fit perfectly. I think he fit perfectly.
I think he's gonna be a star.
I think he fit perfectly.
He gonna end up better than Ben?
If Ben reaches potential, no.
No, he wouldn't be better than.
What, the jump shot?
Shit.
Ben could do everything he reaches potential.
Because he could,
like he could play from 1 to 5. He reaches potential. What you call him? Just like they say, Charles Barkley.
1 to 5, he could reach his potential. He nigga be pushing the ball to the floor.
But he ain't like a like.
He can.
Nah, I don't see like court vision and all that. Like you,
that nigga was throwing half court bounce passes and shit. Yo, you watch the tournament though?
Yeah,
he was doing shit. Defense, you don't want to talk about defense. This nigga blocking threes. But like I'm talking about, flying. Like, this nigga
stole the ball
It's somebody like
who they was playing. This nigga still
It's his
ball.
intensity.
No, intensity is crazy, but I still look at the NBA as totally different. It's like Michael
I don't think
Beasley.
he's gonna be doing that same shit. But was Michael Beasley physically dominating?
I'm just trying to figure out
like 20.
No,
he was doing every fucking thing.
But sometimes he just
Like post, like get off me. Like Michael Beasley was like that was just, it was like oh no, even though he was the second overall pick.
Yeah.
I'm just trying in this NBA, who's going to stop him?
You can stop.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be better than
be
Ben. I can't say. I'm just saying like to where he's not gonna live up to his potential.
I ain't never say that. No, I ain't never say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never say he's the first overall
But
pick.
him over Ben, I don't know. I'll be honest.
Ben, to me,
I'm trying to sell. I'm taking fucking Zion.
Trying to sell
tickets.
Yeah, right now, of course.
Because
He's the marketing person right now.
Ben at his peak.
But I take
He's
No, Zion just more marketable right now.
Yeah,
See, that's different. I wouldn't give up.
He the hottest
If they
thing.
both
Yeah.
was there, it's
More
hard to
marketable.
not take Zion because it's like one of them Jones like take the best player. Like
If they both was coming out this year, I'd take Ben.
if they both was coming out this year,
Yeah, I take Ben Simmons.
but it's hard because you can't say they both came out this year because you seen Ben in the NBA. And you going by that.
No, I was going out for potential when Ben was coming out.
So whatever Ben did, and where the fuck he go? What school? He went to?
LSU.
So you thinking what Ben did at LSU and what he didn't do?
No, it ain't about what you did in college. About potential. It's like
No, I'm talking about from all the way up until that point. I'm talking about not talking about the potential you seen him Ben growing in the NBA. I'm talking about up until that point. What you
that's
thought
what I'm talking
Ben
about.
Simmons.
You get drafted
And
off
up until this
potential.
point, what you think about
Zion.
Zion, they was coming out the same.
That's what I'm saying.
You
College,
take
they
that.
draft people off. Kyrie played 4 games in college.
Yeah.
I'm saying college only get drafted really off potential.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't about
They physically
what they actually did in it.
And his Ben IQ crazy though.
It just when he don't play hard.
Somebody's
That's why I don't I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Zion
I
to
can't
me
really
like the
even
first
say who
half.
would be better. I don't know.
The
You
first
still gotta
half
see
with
Zion in the league.
But if
I
he
get it,
can
but I got him.
His potential is
Yeah, I just got him
crazy.
fitting
He
right
could be
into
a
this
fucking
league,
goat,
though.
bro. Like his potential is crazy.
I got him
Zion,
physical dominance. Like
I just got
his full potential. Like if he could dominate the way you think, like you would imagine. Like he
I just don't see
dominated
why his game don't fit in this league today.
Ain't nobody
If he
say
fit great in
Ain't
this
nobody
league.
say that.
Get it consistent
I
to
know
where
I ain't say that. I ain't saying his game don't fit in the league.
if he can kick.
I'm
the
saying
ball,
that the transition will probably be slower his rookie year than probably the point guard ball.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he'll come. Oh yeah, his rookie year. No.
That's what I'm saying. I
We
ain't
talking about
saying.
drafting for the future and shit. Like,
Oh no, like I think he's gonna be an all-star and all that.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm not. I'm just talking. I was just saying I could see the point guard having a straight rookie year better than
You don't think he
Zion.
probably gonna win rookie of the year?
Oh, shit,
I wouldn't.
got him.
I wouldn't
got
say
him.
that.
I'll put money on him winning rookie of the year.
I wouldn't say
I don't
that.
see why
but
not.
I couldn't be surprised if he don't win it because you know
I
that
wouldn't be surprised. You don't always.
because the transition of a point guard is it's like a running back to the NFL. They transition is way easier. Like if that point guard get drafted to the Phoenix Suns, the transition
Then
is
what the
easier.
fuck is he gonna be in the league? Like he was
Yeah.
like they fucking 5, like damn near 4.
Right, it's just
And
like
3.
even like to me, his game physical. So I can't really see him be able to get the ball at the 3 and dribbling to the hole and dunking in the NBA is easy, and that's his game.
Do that shit like fucking Giannis do that shit.
Yeah, and at college that shit way easier.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Everything.
yeah, that shit way easier because he big and shit. Ain't too many niggas that big in college. Like he don't think Anthony Davis could do anything towards him. It ain't
No,
about
I got a lot of respect for Anthony Davis, but I'm just saying, I just feel like his
Shit, like-
versatility and what he is, because you don't know if he can play the 4, the 5, but that's what the NBA is now, and I just feel like he just fits so perfectly in it, and he's real dominant.
I'm not saying that he don't fit in.
Yeah, so I don't.
Like, I'm not
I just don't
saying
see
that.
what can stop him. Only
I
thing that
think
can
he-
stop him, me personally, is just himself.
I don't think
I
he
don't
could
got
just.
him like
I wanna-
being like, oh shit, the NBA is too crazy for
wanna
him,
entertain
or
the
nothing,
defense.
nothing like that. I don't got none of that. Like the NBA is too
Right,
crazy
like it
for him.
too. But
He fit
I'm just saying,
perfectly
I don't
with
see
what's going on.
Zion just getting the rock
No, I do.
and just putting
I do.
Anthony Davis in the post, spinning and
But
jumping.
how many times you can play Anthony Davis? I'm just talking about all of
No,
that.
I don't
Every
mean
season.
I don't mean just Anthony Davis. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying there's people like Gobert,
I
there's
got
people
him
like
just-
Drummond,
I got
there's
him.
people like
I got
it's
him
a lot of
dominating
sinners in the
these
league.
motherfuckers.
Fucking Embiid.
B. It's a
Yes,
lot of
yes,
and these
Embiid.
niggas been in the league for years where like I can't see him just coming in dominating these motherfuckers.
No, he
I just
Like
got
his,
him coming
the way
in
his
hot.
game
He gotta be a
is.
Swiss Army knife. He can't be down in the paint. He gotta be able to take the.
He
big
gonna
men
get
out
a
the
lot of
paint.
transition
Get
points.
the little niggas. You gotta get somebody that's gonna have him in.
Does he have a shot
all
like
type
that?
of switch situations.
No, his shot is straight up. He got a set
Right.
shot. And college threes at that is little with the NBA.
Yeah,
threes.
yeah, I get that. He don't
So-
take a whole lot of threes anyway, though.
But I'm just saying this.
And he's very good on defense.
No, he definitely.
He's very good on defense. The NBA is not defense. But he's very good on defense, and he's very versatile. I done seen him steal the ball. I done seen him. What was it? During the
tournament.
The tournament. I done seen this nigga steal the ball, then slipped on the floor, keep the handle of the ball, went behind his back on the ball. He didn't slip, and then still take that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see a whole lot of motherfuckers doing that shit.
But I can't compare that because that's like what you call him.
That just shows his
When
ability.
Reggie Bush was in college. He the greatest college NFL player ever to me.
Yo,
Reggie Bush
put up a pound in one.
If you look, it just like he looked unstoppable.
I watched that game.
And
He put up 520 yards.
But the thing is, in the NFL, there is definitely a big
But now when it comes to running back, the transition is easier.
No, but that's
Like, I'm just saying. The slow pace of college.
Correct me if I'm wrong. In college, college football is definitely when you look at like a NBA player, right? And you look at college NBA, you look for like a player that's like a little bit more versatile. Just don't play that college, just like I don't want to say like this stick up, just like just by the program type of defense and offense. It's just programmed to just do shit in college. You look for the motherfucker. The system guy. You look in college. You look for the motherfucker that got that NBA type of can do shit, and that's what he is. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what Zion is.
A lot of people that.
Right.
Yeah.
But in college, when you saying you speaking on Reggie Bush and why he was successful in college, I mean, I feel like it's more like this. That's I don't know. It's that system shit.
No, he wasn't no system player.
He wasn't a system player, but when you get to the NFL, shit just
everything was him. Yeah, he was a playmaker. That's what I'm saying.
Shit is really different when you going from college NFL to pro NFL. That shit's really a dramatic change.
But I'm just saying, like every player in both sports say college
from what
way slower.
What players say, but
but they say college is way slower than the main sport.
Right.
So I could see Zion slipping and shit when it's an 18-year-old running towards him. Not taking nothing from him. He the first overall pick.
This is a league of not really defense, so that's why I'm just like, who's gonna stop Zion? That's my only thing. This is not a league of defense, so it's like, what will stop Zion?
But it ain't, to me, it just, he opposes will in college. Yeah, I can't just see that going through the NBA.
Skill just but that nigga is potentially. That's why I said potential he could dominate. But I don't got him just right out the gate
opposing his will.
Rookie year just dominating,
just acting crazy
and all that. Now if he do, that's gonna be crazy.
Who's the last person to do that? Come out of college I'm not talking about high school, but come out of college and dominate.
His rookie year?
Yeah. Who would you say?
I mean, what's dominating?
Yeah, okay, so he probably won rookie of the year and just right out of college it was just that shit. Like, it was no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
It was funny, Tyreek Evans, he averaged like 23 his rookie year. 23, 5, and 5.
Okay.
Is that, yeah. Is that dominating considered?
I'm just saying rookie year. For a rookie year, it's probably dominating.
That's what I'm saying, was dominating. Yeah, I mean, he averaged 30.
Right. I don't know. Rookie year, no, that's definitely, yeah. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, fucking Ben Simmons. What he averaged? 16,
Ben Simmons
8 and 8 or some shit.
Right.
He contributed 30 points a night.
We Philly and we Sixers.
You know. It's a lot of rookies, but I don't see him.
Donovan Mitchell just came out and was balling.
We averaged a dub. Right. Like that's great for a rookie.
Leading the team in the playoffs and shit like that. Like he was the guy. Like that's
so it's a bunch of, but it comes like you could see that like a wing player, cause he don't look like a wing player to me yet.
Who?
Unless I'm wrong, Zion.
That shit will develop.
He'll get there. That's what he gonna be though. Like that's
that's what I'm saying. If he had that wing play mentality, just like I could see him dominate his whole rookie year. Mm-hmm. I could see him transitioning the schemes and shit. Like
down low, but it's gonna be
but it's too much for him down low, and he's 6'8". Even though he's big, he's little and shit. It ain't like somebody like Draymond Green that could push the rock and all that shit and play
I feel
point
like
guard.
he's a little bit more developed. Like, I know you brought up the question about Ben Simmons. I feel like he's just a little bit more developed than him as far as a shot and things of that nature.
Of course, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So, if you look at Ben Simmons now and he don't got a shot and you see what he can do, I'm looking at Zion now and him having a little bit better shot and him being a little bit. I guess he's a little bit bigger than Ben as far as I don't know. Like just. He always remind me like of a Shaq a little bit. Not Shaq side, not height, but just...
But he can't do what Ben do. He ain't no point forward.
Shit, this nigga is versatile in the motherfucker. He don't bring the ball down, but that you can't say that he can't get to the NBA and not do it.
I think he
can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he don't.
I can't say...
It ain't like
it's somebody like Carl Anthony Towns.
Right.
You seen he could be more than what he was in college. I didn't see that. No, I remember everybody was talking about it. It was like
it was in
and stuff, and it's just like little shit, like oh shit.
I was like, yeah, all right.
No, I didn't see it with Anthony Davis at all. Like I ain't see him, but Carl Anthony Towns, it was like little shit you seen. Like all right, you see he could be more, but Kyler Perry offense allow everybody to average 10. But with Zion, I ain't really see no games where I could be like, oh no, he could play point. Like
no,
the offense can run through him.
That.
No, if you compare him to Ben Simmons, I'm saying he could play point.
I'm just saying he's still versatile in the sense of like, okay, he can't play point, but Ben Simmons don't got a shot right now. He won't take the shot. But we know that Zion he got a little shot, but he's got versatility like Ben. Maybe not coming down in the point, but he got defense. Once he gets down,
that's hard to say because.
But even on offense, he can sit here, he can dish the ball out, he can get in the middle of the paint, he could probably shoot a three. He got that versatility. And Ben don't got a half court game. You can put him there, like at the end of the day, if Ben half court, is no factor.
But that come off motor. Like that's the only thing I hate about Ben is motor.
No, but it's hard to go downhill when.
Yeah, I know he can't shoot
downhill. Yeah, right.
But when he uses motor at half court, he should be able to draw fouls and all that.
What I'm saying is, what does Ben have?
He don't want to go to the line. He can't shoot.
But I'm saying they just come off motor like it's mental.
That's mental, right?
Yeah.
What does Ben have
talent wise? Like
that's what I'm saying. What does Ben right now have over Zion? Is it just pushing it down?
Everything but shoot.
I'm about to say.
He had everything. I can't say Zion a better defensive player.
Right. No, because he's not NBA. I get that. Like, but I'm just saying coming out is just like I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't have really an argument with it as far as like I can see Zion being better.
Coming out, Ben can do everything Zion can do
for sure.
And
more mentally, if he did
it's just
together.
A mental thing.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying talent wise.
But I can see Zion coming out possibly. This is hypothetically mentally more ready to take on that.
No, he probably.
And then you not I want to say overshadow Ben, but
just because you mentally,
he could do everything that Ben could. He could do everything that Ben could do. That's how I look at Zion. He can. I don't see him not doing everything that Ben could do.
I don't think.
Where is it that he can't?
Yeah, you underrating Ben though.
No, I'm not underrating him.
I don't think you can run the game.
I'm not saying the floor general.
That's what.
But I don't see it. You see that in Ben coming out of college. That's why people say he can play point guard. Nobody saying Zion can play point guard.
My team, and I do not want to disrespect Ben at all. So this is not that. But they say in floor general. And one thing that Ben isn't, he's not a complete floor general. Because when he gets to half court, he's not a general. Yeah, he's only transition right now. What do we do? No, that's the only thing he could play. He can't play half court. They take him out of it.
I feel like that's the position.
No, they take him out of the game. He is not a half court player at all. There's no thing about him about being a half court player right now.
He just played a better half court game the other day.
They gave it to Butler.
Yeah, Butler.
Yeah, like come on, let's not do this. They give it to Butler. Let's not do that. And I'm a Sixer fan.
That's the coach. That's not
the coach. You just saying
that's the position they're putting him in.
No, that is from changing it because they know that he gets taken out of the game.
But
they gotta give it to Butler because he's not.
We're not arguing about the mentality of Ben Simmons.
Right. I'm not. I'm talking about play. Am I not?
So you saying
he's not a half court player? I'm not talking about mentality. He's not a half court player right now.
But I'm saying that's why they took the ball out of his hands. So you saying Ben Simmons can't play point guard?
No, he can play point, but he's not a full point guard. He's not a full
Floor
point
general means that
But
you're not
no, he's
shooting.
not a full.
Floor general is IQ.
All right, yes.
You know where everybody is at. You can see shit before it happens. That's what I'm talking about as a floor general. I don't got Zion doing that.
What I'm saying is
That's all we were talking about. Let's get back there.
Let's get
We're
back
not
there.
talking about Ben.
That gets
We're
taken
talking about
away.
doing that.
That gets taken away at half court with Ben. That comes to Butler. I'm gonna be honest with you.
In the playoffs.
In the half court, in point guard. That's why the ball goes to Butler in the half court, because he doesn't have that same mentality or whatever it is with him. He just doesn't have that.
We're not talking about the mentality. We're talking about
his play doesn't show in the half court. Does that point guard that dishing off in the half court? That's what what am I arguing then? Go ahead.
You try to say that Jimmy Butler. I get what you're saying. Jimmy Butler is the heart. Like, he doing his thing. Like, they putting the ball in his hands and he know how to make a play.
I'm talking about play in the half court.
But I'm just saying, particularly from a point guard's perspective, a floor general.
Right.
To know everybody else is like, to know what's going on with every other position on the floor. Like, that's what we're talking about. Not just who's gonna score, who got the best opportunity because he can't shoot a jumper and the coach don't want you to have the ball because you scared to get fouled. I understand.
I asked this question. This is what I'm saying. Is he effective point guard in the half court? That's the question I asked. Is he effective? He can be.
Randall can't shoot. What the fuck?
Is he an effective point guard right now in the half court?
Right now? No. We talking about right now.
You ain't saying. That's what I'm trying to get at, though. That's what I'm trying to get at. Y'all saying like he's
talking about this
point guard,
this playoff.
He has a part of it. He has a part of the point guard. But when it comes to the half court, he is not what y'all saying he is.
He's not consistent.
He's not what y'all saying he is. That's all I'm saying. He's just not that right now.
He's not. Why he not consistent? Is it mentally or he just can't do it?
That's not the argument. I'm just talking about being effective. I'm talking about, is he effective right now? What y'all saying he's doing in the half court?
No, that's what I'm saying. Zion was in his position. Swap. We not even lose track of what we're talking about. We talking about Zion.
Right.
So if Zion was in his position, he would do better. That's what we're doing. Like right now, and these players right now.
This is what I said. I don't see Zion not having that same potential as Ben. I don't see. It's still hypothetical. But right now, I know that Ben in the NBA, and this though still to be proven with Zion. I just don't see Zion having a fault like he couldn't do that. But right now, I know that Ben right now has a fault in where he's half court and he's not the best of point guard at half court. Now, it's still hypothetical, of course. But I don't see Zion like he couldn't be a point guard or he couldn't push it down. Now, I feel like that could be part of it.
He can't push it down. So you're saying Ben can't push it down? That's why they take.
No, I know. All I'm saying is that I don't see Zion. He has the ability to do that. That's what I'm saying,
bro. And it's like the strategy to take the ball out of his hands because he can't shoot. Not nothing else. Not that he can't bring the ball down. He can't run the point.
I'm just trying to say. All I'm saying is I don't see Zion having a ceiling of him not doing what Ben could possibly do.
Run point.
Yeah, I see Zion could possibly do that.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Zion games. I didn't see nothing to be like,
possibly the same thing.
I didn't see nothing with
Ben is doing. That's all I'm saying.
I can't disrespect Ben by
I'm not that's not disrespecting Ben. I'm saying that Zion could possibly do the same things Ben's doing. I can see that in him. That's all I'm saying. And right now we know that Ben and I'm a Sixers fan. We all Sixers fans for sure. But we know right now, whatever's mental, that's not the argument. But we know from results right now, we know how coaches or whatever teams play Ben. He's not an effective point guard in the half court right now.
But that don't mean nothing. That's like Zion getting the NBA and they keep pressing him full court and he turning it over. They're gonna take the ball out of Zion's hands.
Right.
So it's just a strategy. So what they doing to Ben, that don't mean he can't play point. They got a strategy against him.
Nobody said that Ben could not play point.
At half court.
We're saying that he's not effective at half court at point right now.
That's strategy.
That's it.
Right.
Definitely trying to
taking the ball out of his hand as a strategy.
But why is the coach taking the ball out of his hands? Because it's been proven that he's not. Yes, he's not effective at half court at point. That's why it ain't like Brett said. We're just gonna take the ball out of Ben Simmons' hand for no reason at all. Why did Brett give Butler that go?
He's not getting it. He's not taking it from him because he's not a good point guard at half court. The strategy is just defeating him. He can play half court point guard. He played during the season. It's a strategy against them.
In these playoffs.
That's it. It's a strategy against them. It's like saying, I'm going to switch the sport. It's like saying Ezekiel Elliott can't run up the hole because they keep caught in the box. They going to stop running up the hole. Then you can say, why he not running up the hole? Why he not running up the hole? Because he's not successful.
Maybe
it's a strategy to stop him from running up the hole.
So maybe it's me, but if we're going to talk about the season, he was off and on. There's been times in the season where he would show some shit. You know, he'd get to the hole when he wanted to, and this is mentality, whatever the case. But then there's times where he wouldn't do it. He was not effective at half court in the season.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it really hurt more because people trying to figure out what to do around Ben Simmons. That's what it came to.
And another thing.
It came to what to do around Ben Simmons in the half court because he's not showing that potential as a point guard in the half court. That's what it came to in the season. And that's why Brett Brown made them changes because of last playoffs. He seen what Boston did, and yes, the strategy and things of that nature. And then we go into the season and we seeing teams playing Ben differently. Ben didn't get off like he did last season, to be honest with you. He didn't.
It was similar. His stats were similar.
He didn't get off like he did last season.
It just he ain't grow. His stats were similar.
So what happened is okay, we got to figure this out. Whether strategy or mentality, well, all I'm saying is right now, Ben is not the best of point guard at half court.
No, but
he can be easily taken out and not be a factor at all.
We're not arguing that. I'm not arguing what he's not doing. I'm arguing what you saying he can't do compared to Zion.
I never said he can't. I said right. I'm going off of what's going on with Ben right now. I never said he can't. I keep on telling you, the fact is right now is that he's not. He's not a factor in half court.
But nobody arguing that.
Then what do we? Okay, go ahead.
We know it's in what you call hands. We're just saying he a better point guard than Zion can't play point guard like Ben.
And my whole thing is I just don't see Zion not having the same Ben. I mean, not being able to do what Ben can do, even push it down. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't see that Zion cannot do the same thing Ben can do. That's what I'm trying to say. I never said Zion's better. He's not even in the NBA yet.
No.
But what I'm saying is I don't see a ceiling. You don't see a ceiling for Ben right now. Like he can do this and that. I sit here and say I don't see a ceiling for Zion. I think he can do all that shit too. That's what I'm saying.
I don't see he could run point guard. Like,
why not?
I'm not saying
I like Ben. Ben IQ is.
This is my man.
Running point guard is different.
Yes.
But running point guard is different from getting the ball and making a good pass.
The only thing that
it's just something that comes natural.
Yeah.
Yes. The only thing that keeps.
That's why I use the word fluid.
Yeah.
The only thing that keeps this conversation is. And I really feel like if Ben just get that half court, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Like Zion got really do some shit.
So you focus on these playoffs. You ain't seen the last 2 years, bro.
That's what I just sit here. I just sit here broke it down. Did I not just sit here broke down what he did rookie of the year? Not just sit here and see how they played him this year. Teams played him. He wasn't effective in the half court.
He had the same.
I just sit there and said that, right?
But that don't hold no weight. He had to say he had a good year this year.
He had a
I'm not even talking about the way teams play though. I'm just saying what he's capable of doing. That's it. That's
I'm saying what Zion's capable of doing right now, what Ben is capable of doing right now.
And that's what I disagree with. It ain't.
Yeah, that's
that don't make sense?
No, but you talking about what teams doing to him. They ain't got nothing to do about what he capable of doing. It's just what teams doing to him. That's like we know Steph Curry the best three-point shooter all the time.
That's why I said this mentality. I'm trying to understand this right now.
That can go together.
All right. So all I'm saying is right now we know that right now he's not doing this in this certain area. And all I'm saying is I can see the potential in Zion. And all I'm saying is if Zion doesn't let whatever it is, the mentality get to him, because I feel like there's more mentality with Ben. Let me just get this out. I feel like there's more mentality with Ben. That's all. If Zion comes out and I don't see a strategy. The strategy with Ben is really what teams are doing is he can't shoot, so play off of him. It's nothing deep. Play off of him. He's not going to take the shot. That's nothing. That is not a mind-blowing fucking strategy at all.
What you would do as a coach, instead of letting him sit back there on the island and niggas getting double teamed, what would you do? You would put him in a dunker spot. You would let somebody else take the ball at half court and put your taller motherfucker that's gonna have a shorter point guard on him in the paint or in the post. That's what they do. They let Jimmy Butler handle the ball, so they put the other.
Right, because Jimmy Butler's more because he's not effective at half court. He's not doing nothing at half court.
Because the opposing team got a strategy.
He's
You
not
gotta counter it.
He's not effective. He's gonna look to pass. If you got Ben right here in half court, right? And you know he's not.
We know he's a killer.
You know he's not gonna shoot. So I did to play off him, and I can look at the rest of the court. I don't give a fuck who he passes.
If I put him in the dunker spot. But then you taking that away from him. I'm talking about he's not doing none of these fouls because Brett Brown came up with a way to make him.
But this is another thing with him. He's not even that aggressive in that sense.
I'm not arguing about that.
He's not even aggressive in that sense, though. I don't want to dog him, but he's not even that aggressive in half court to be in the paint to do that.
I'm not arguing about that because I would think Zion more aggressive. I'm not arguing about that.
But he's not. You're not looking for Ben. Listen, if you play off of Ben, right, and you worried about Ben in the half court, you don't gotta worry about Ben in that half court. But you ain't gotta worry about him coming to that paint doing nothing to you. I'm be honest with you, because he doesn't have that mentality yet to be that aggressive.
That's all I'm talking about. He's talking about game planning. I'm only talking about attributes.
He's not.
I'm comparing his attributes to Zion's. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all that, like game strategy and all that. Like, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just saying Ben Simmons' attributes. The shit that he can do, Zion can't do. Like, at his best, him running half-court point guard at his best, I can't see Zion running it at his best like Ben Simmons.
So maybe sometimes, so maybe I think about substituting some
like
shit.
Running the pick and roll.
So let me give you this thing. Let's just substitute certain shit. Ben, and I say half-court, he's not effective, right? Zion can't push the ball down. Let's say Zion can't push the ball down. But Zion, Zion is versatile. He get down in that half court, and he could do more than what Ben could do. Let's substitute it right now. I'm just saying hypothetically. Let's just substitute those things. He can't push the ball down and see the IQ when pushing the ball down, but when Zion's in that half court, he's a monster.
That's hard.
I'm just
because Ben was a monster in college and underneath the court. You know, Zion, he wasn't Zion because
it's all hypothetical. All I'm just saying is Zion, I feel like Zion doesn't have a ceiling like Ben doesn't have a ceiling because Ben can do it. I'm not dogging Ben, but it's just what we see now.
I can say this from my personal. Y'all both might disagree with.
I feel like really
Simmons,
mentally with Ben.
Y'all might both.
It ain't like he can't do it. He's just mentally.
But y'all might both disagree with me. Ben Simmons at his best and Zion at his best. Zion could be a top 5 player. I think Ben could be the best player in the league in the world at his best. I don't see Zion at his best. The best player in the world.
There's two factors with Ben. This not even just the jumper. It's just the aggressiveness. Even down there in the half court, like it's not for me. Looking at Ben, it's not even just about the half court him shooting. He's not aggressive in the half court. Period.
But even
you know what I'm saying. Majority of the time.
But that's a part of his.
You know what I'm saying? He's not that aggressive.
LeBron wasn't as bad as Ben Simmons, but he had that same problem. You know, where he wasn't aggressive enough and giving up shots at the end when he wasn't supposed to. Where they said players in the league used to get on him about that.
Ben too light skinned for that shit.
But Ben playing with a nigga that's better than you, so that's different. Like, I can see him. Yeah, it's different when you playing with a nigga that you know is the man, like, and B, like. But that Brian ain't had nobody to defer to. It's like, why did you do? Like, what's going on? Like,
right, and that could be. That's even being fault on LeBron.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know, yeah.
Then you can't fault him too much for not being super aggressive when he a floor general, point guard first. Like he not a score first nigga. Like he's still averaging what 16, 17. Like I don't know. Like
because I feel like what you were saying. If Zion could do that shit, this nigga average like a motherfucker, and he big and shit. People would say put him at point guard. It'd be unfucking stoppable. If he could do it right, put him at point guard. Do it right. People would say that. They was talking about that about Ben. Like, yeah,
Simmons big as shit.
People was comparing him back like, oh, Ben, man, yeah. For a reason. People would not say that about Zion. Like, oh, put this nigga at point guard. That's if he could run that shit like Ben.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't put Zion at point guard like off the rip. All I'm saying is, I just don't see I don't see a ceiling where he couldn't. Like you couldn't live. I'm looking at Zion like damn, he could possibly do that. He could do that. Yeah, he could do that. He could do all that shit. Like I see that in him. That's what I'm saying. I see it.
I don't see.
It's still hypothetical because we still got to see Zion in the NBA.
Right,
So
but
at
I'm
the end
saying
of the
from
day,
what I see,
yeah, we got
I don't
to
see
see
the
him in the
kid
NBA.
like, he could
I
play
don't see
all
him having
five
a problem
spots.
right
Have
now
a better
in the NBA.
career. Zion Wilson or Ben Simmons.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, that's to be seen.
Toss up.
Ben,
What's your pick right now?
of course, I'm always go with Ben. I'm gonna go with Ben because I'm a Sixer and all that shit. And I know it's mentally.
But what you think?
It's more mentally than anything.
But what you think Zion gonna average his first year? J-Rock's at 18 or 17.
I was thinking 17.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I first thing that came in my head was
What are the
17.
teams that might get in? The Knicks, the Suns, and the Cavs.
I don't know if the Cavs up there. I know the Knicks and the
I
Suns.
honestly think. I mean, of course, we still gotta wait for
If you go to
the
Suns,
lottery.
they ain't gonna average that much.
But I still honestly think.
But they said the Suns, if they might get the first pick, they might still get that point guard.
Ja Morant.
Yeah, I'd be like, they crazy.
Right. Why would
I'm-
they want Zion with Devin Booker? Like,
I guess because they got all these first round picks from one nigga. The fucking none of them Zion.
crazy.
Who the fuck y'all think?
About what?
Zion is promoted so crazy,
Like,
so
Zion, he is promoted.
so
crazy.
it kind of put a whole mindset in people's heads because the way he advertised too. Like, cause you can ask a kid, they're like, "Oh, Zion," and wouldn't even know because he just so advertised so crazy.
Yeah,
So it kind of
like the next
manipulates your
big-
mind. You
They try
know?
to make him after LeBron. He's like the next big marketing.
Yeah.
I feel like if Ben was
Person.
way more consistent and get off his feelings and get out his head,
Yeah,
he'd be a
it would be
dominant
great. And we wouldn't be
player.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he too off and on. He too wishy-washy.
He
Like,
about
And
to
that's motor and all that.
It's the
I can't,
mentality.
yeah.
It's
But that's why I
mentality.
said Ben at his highest potential and Zion at his highest potential. I see Zion as a top 5 player. I see Ben as best player in the world.
I get that. Yeah, I definitely get that. I'm just going off of what's going on right now. And
Oh
this
no,
is
no,
like-
I can't.
And
Because he's not even in the
got
league.
so much to go off of because
Zion not even in the league.
He's
Yeah,
not in
Zion-
the league yet.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I just feel like he don't got a ceiling like Ben don't got a ceiling. That's all. That's how I just look at it.
But,
Yeah, this little nigga can jump over the backboard.
right,
God
He
damn.
don't got a ceiling like Ben ain't got a ceiling. Like, he can do all that shit. That's how I feel.
right.
If he get the right people around him, man, you don't think he can be the best in the world if he get the right people around him?
I don't think so.
Yo,
Him at
listen,
his height, I think he'll be a top 5 player for
at his
sure.
height,
Yeah,
but
bro.
his springs makes up for that. Like he can guard a 5 easily. He blocking floaters.
See, that's why
This
I
nigga,
feel
like-
I can't. It's hard because he in college, but I don't think he could just guard. Somebody that I ain't really hype about, Carl Anthony Towns. I don't think he could just guard him easily.
No, yeah, I don't think.
Like him at it, I don't think he could just guard him
I
easily.
ain't talking about shutting niggas down and all that, but I'm just
No, I'm
saying,
just
Him
saying
getting
guard.
up, just
getting up there.
Them
Like,
key-
they ain't shooting.
I just feel like them key
He literally
situations,
jumping like.
them
But
key
who
spots,
though?
He gonna be there.
Ain't shooting no floors.
Like he gonna be there,
Carpet down,
jumping off
yeah.
the roof, blocking shit.
He
Like,
ain't the cradle
what
over
this nigga just do?
I don't think he ought to do
I'm
that.
saying, I don't know.
Like
That's the only thing. I
in
just
the
got
Florida,
jump
You
out
ain't
the
backing him
roof.
down. You gonna have to like that little nigga like 280. He ain't backing him down.
You ain't gonna just
but just
take
in
him
a
straight to the
physical
paint,
back
Chris.
down and a spin, I could see him drawing a lot
He
of
quick as
fouls.
shit.
Ah,
Talking about spin. You spin where you spin into a brick wall. Where you going?
When he can get the steal.
Spin your ass like fuck your spin said.
Like he ain't got the height, but he got defense. He could probably get the ball.
For instance, like his stats, even though he had 32 when he played against the boy that was 7 foot. This nigga wasn't athletic. I watched that game personally at all, but you see how
So yo.
no that
His
game.
system is like because
We
it's
see
you
where-
gotta be
where-
disciplined in college though, man. You can't just.
But we
take
see
over.
where he was causing Zion problems. That 7 foot, I forgot what
Yeah,
team that was.
yeah,
causing
7
so many,
foot.
and he
And
knows.
he's the tallest boy in the
Yeah,
college though.
yeah.
He's good though.
And Zion still got the game winning
Right.
bucket over this nigga.
Right.
But you,
Because that's what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying.
I'm
It
not
don't matter.
saying-
It's
But
yo,
this nigga
when
was.
I see that
If
shit.
you watch this shit, I watched that whole
Yeah,
game.
He had the
Like,
game winning
like,
bucket.
like,
Everybody
like,
had bets like, yo,
right,
Zion
he's good.
dunk on the 7-footer. Everybody wanted him to
But the
dunk.
nigga was so untied.
Everybody.
The center, this nigga had no footwork and nothing.
No,
You-
But he's still good in it. He's still good in
Oh, you
college.
talking about the work he gave Zion on the opposite end? Like,
no, but just the thing
he-
with
I ain't
Zion was hard for him to take it in.
Yeah.
Like you
At
said,
the end of the day, this nigga is
Yeah,
the
but
tallest
it's
nigga
a lot of them in the NBA.
Yeah, I see
That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of them niggas in the NBA.
I see.
It ain't like he ain't going into the NBA and there's only 2 7-footers. It's a lot of them niggas in the NBA.
They
But
right,
how
yeah.
they play fucking D?
You,
Like you got name how many of them really play D? You gonna give
Drummond.
He
Like,
not
these
gonna be in
How many
that
people
type
you want
spot,
to play
though.
D in this shit?
I don't think he gonna be in that. Like he gonna have to grow his game.
He's versatile. Like
not gonna be
he ain't
just
got to even be
on the
in their
NBA.
face, to be honest with you.
No, but his game is take it to the paint, like the majority of his game. It ain't like you knock
gonna-
down
That's what I'm
3
saying.
point
He want to
shooters.
expand his game.
Yeah,
He
that's what I'm
going
saying.
he gonna span it, but I still think he could go in and enjoy the foul. I think he go in and enjoy the fouls on these
But
motherfuckers.
on certain times, they ain't gonna call too many fouls for him as a rookie.
Not in the beginning,
Against,
right,
like,
right, for
fucking-
sure, for sure.
Huh?
He ain't the greatest foul shooter. Like,
Like, yeah, just
I don't know. I think
he
he.
like he cash.
We'll see.
I'm just looking at his game transition to the college. He dominated. I'm just looking at the game transitioning from college to the NBA in a certain shot. You saying like, because that's consistent more in the NBA than college, and I seen that consistency he struggled with a little bit. You know, but I think he's gonna be great. You know, I just say like I think his first half, I don't think he's gonna be that good. His second,
Luka.
They ain't want to talk.
Luka Doncic.
They ain't want to talk about this fight.
That's another floor general. Some niggas don't. Got
Yeah,
that.
like-
he got that. He got that thing.
I
Like
was ready.
Luka nasty.
or is unstoppable. Like late Trey
Young.
Trey Young. Like you seen him a floor
Luka
general.
got something else to me though.
No, I think he got like
something else,
I think he got that Damian Lillard in him.
Yeah, it's like
Luka. Like give me the fucking ball.
Yeah, and it's like
I
he
don't- like,
taking
yeah.
that shit.
I think he got that Damian Lillard in
And this
him.
nigga
Like,
got that. He like a shorter than Jokic. Like he got that awkwardness to him, and that
Right.
shit be cash money. Like Jokic be coming out of the lane, like how he be hitting that shit.
I hate watching Jokic, but he be balling.
He be balling.
He be balling.
Man, I don't know who the fuck y'all talking about. Fuck all that. What the fuck LeBron gonna do this year?
I don't give a fuck about LeBron.
Yeah,
Though.
I do. I don't give a fuck about LeBron, but
Like, yeah,
it's a
that's-
crazy situation.
The Lakers is like they ain't even entertaining. Like
It's just the fuck they is right now.
no, the Clippers.
They entertain like a motherfucker.
They just love it. They love it hip hop and shit.
Yeah, that's what make them entertaining.
It's drama.
That's what make them
They love
entertaining
it
right now.
now. The Clippers is more entertaining. Like who the fuck if they get Kawhi and all them motherfuckers?
Do you think niggas bouncing like that?
Hell yeah.
Why you think Kawhi and Kyrie bouncing?
Kyrie definitely bouncing.
I think Kyrie bouncing. I don't know.
Kyrie bouncing. Kawhi won't bounce. I feel like if they could bring somebody in. I feel like he'll stay.
Yo, Kawhi.
So,
He ain't gonna stay with the same
Kyrie
fucking.
The Raptors.
Yeah, he ain't gonna stay there with the same team with Raptors. But if the Raptors could possibly be able to wild, I feel like the Raptors is a wild card. They got
Nah,
they
I
could
think
be a
they-
wild card to bring one of these motherfuckers in. And
I don't
convince
think
them
nobody
come
going
over.
to Toronto.
Yeah, man.
For Kawhi.
Fuck no.
Why not?
You said for Kawhi?
I mean, I'm talking about with. No, I'm talking about
Oh, the
with
joint Kawhi?
the joint Kawhi. Why not in the East?
Don't
If
nobody
you
want
want to
to
win
be.
a chip,
They said people hate cable in Canada. Like that's why a lot of stuff.
That's what I said. If you want to win the chip,
What's wrong with cable?
if that's what your
I
mindset
say
is,
it's
you
trash.
want to win the
They don't
chip.
get the same chance?
But they probably feel like
I'm
that.
confused.
If you
If
want to
they
win the
get
chip,
somebody to go to the Clippers,
Excuse my ignorance.
like post somebody like
but still the West.
Kevin
is
Durant go to
the
the
only thing
Clippers
is
and bring somebody.
still right now the West is still, even though the East is starting to pick it up, the West is still more challenging. So
But we
sometimes
talking
you
about
just
big
think about
names.
that.
Because the West not going to be the West because a lot of big names leaving out. Like KD lead the Warriors. He go to the Clippers. And I say he get somebody like Kemba Walker.
She go to Clippers right now. They fucking ball.
Yeah. They going to be one of the faces.
All I'm saying, you don't think. All I'm saying is, I know I'm bringing back to Lakers. You don't think they gonna get one of these motherfuckers? You think this shit not gonna happen?
Toronto?
With LeBron. I'm not saying Kawhi. I'm just saying get like a key player.
Oh, you talking about somebody going to the Lakers or
Yeah,
Toronto?
to the Lakers. You think
But
they're
who
not
go
gonna
to
put it
the?
on?
But who go to the Lakers though? We saying like people go to the Lakers.
They'll go now
Why?
because of LeBron.
They say a lot of players don't want to
LA
go
is
to LeBron.
I don't know.
But it been LA. People weren't going there. They said fucking who was it? Carmelo went there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cool
saying.
off
The-
this shit.
The thing
I'ma
is,
say for the
the
Lakers.
thing
No,
is
he
LeBron.
went there when he was he had like before he signed that big contract with New York, I think.
Oh, he had to be with him.
Yeah, and they tried to give him the advertisement of the LA life.
The key thing is LeBron. That's all I'm saying. To where somebody would
But
go.
they
over
saying
there.
a lot of players don't
You
want
don't
to play
think
with
Kyrie
LeBron.
might think about it?
Kyrie go with them. They ain't going to fuck. If KD lead the Warriors and Kyrie go to the Lakers, Warriors still gonna beat them. Like,
That's fucked up.
If they
like
keep Lonzo in them, you think
Warriors is
Get 'em?
still gonna beat
a
them.
run?
Only way the Lakers could beat the Warriors without KD if they lose KD and Klay
To
Thompson.
them. They need Clay. The Lakers need
The
Clay.
Lakers need
That's
Clay.
what I said. Right though.
I get it.
Well, the Lakers, the only way they could really beat
But I don't
them
know.
if they get Kawhi Leonard.
Lonzo,
Then they got the other boy from Lakers. What's the boy name that was balling this
Brandon
shit?
Ingram.
No, not Ingram. Other boy.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
He balled against us in the
Oh, you
Sixers.
talking about Kuzma?
Yeah.
But Kuzma inconsistent. He'll give you 40 one night,
in
then.
LA though, man. If he had some, if he had like.
No, I think
Right,
it's a
motherfuckers-
spotlight on him, but he had 41 games and have 10 of them 2 weeks in a row.
Over there. Like he just a
But-
sporadic baller.
That's what
He
I'm
needs
trying
some
to say.
discipline in his life. Like,
But that's what I'm
Kuzma
trying to say.
talented like shit. Like,
Why would somebody go to the Lakers? It's just so much
right, that's
going
what I meant,
on
like,
over there.
Kuzma's over
Not
there
to say they
balling.
can't get
You see what
nobody.
Lonzo said about the Joe? He's like, damn, we heard about Magic leaving. He was like, LeBron was like, damn, how the fuck that happened?
Yeah,
Lonzo was
like,
like,
right.
damn, that's crazy. Then I hit up Kuz like, yo, what we doing tonight?
That's what he
Niggas don't be
did.
carrying in like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, LA, man, let's go out. Hey,
Like, what we doing
This
tonight?
shit happening around here. It needs some discipline, man.
Like to get the superstars, like I can't
Niggas
see
just balling over
I
there.
can't see
Ain't
KD.
really nothing going
They ain't
on over
really
there.
right.
the second level stars. I can see
You think
Kyrie.
LeBron would be that, like,
Right.
LeBron
show niggas
should
this, you know what I mean?
LeBron should just took his ass to the Sixers.
I could see Kyrie or Kemba Walker going to the Lakers.
That would have been crazy.
But-
LeBron should just came over
I don't
here.
see KD or Kawhi Leonard going to
LeBron
the
should
Lakers.
just came over here.
You see what Jimmy Butler doing?
Yeah.
LeBron would have been. Oh
He should
my
just
God.
came over here instead of being in that situation.
That shit.
And we still probably could have got fucking Butler and fucking
Right.
Harris.
We still could
But
have.
I don't know if they would have went that route.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they
I think they
would've
probably would have
went that
snuck and got Harris.
They would have.
But
They would have got somebody else.
right. They
Because
could,
LeBron is that type of person. They're like, yo, we gonna need something,
Simmons
and they would have worked. They would have tried to
and
work
when
it
you
out.
would have kept Ben
They
Simmons.
would try to work
It's
it
like
out.
you ain't, yeah,
They
it's
would
like,
try to pull
it's like
something.
you, it's like
Yeah.
you ain't losing nothing from taking that ball
Right.
out of Ben Simmons' hands. You got a nigga that can do what he can
Yeah,
do.
I would
Time
say,
too.
I would
Right.
say it'd been that possibility for sure because this off of LeBron himself, just having that like, yo, we gonna need somebody else
That's
to
the
just
idea of
elbow
niggas-
brand of
that's
how
the
he
idea
came in.
niggas had
They
with
would have
LeBron
got
doing
somebody.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They
It was
would've got
like,
somebody.
fuck it, we can put the ball in his hands.
It's
And
2-point
we-
guard.
You know what I mean? We ain't gotta lose nothing.
Mhm.
Or even fucking
Shit,
Rondo.
came over
LeBron.
there.
Like, fuck it. Like,
That's
get
what he
Ron-
shoulda did.
get Rondo.
This shit would have been. Ben would probably be shooting threes right now.
I know. That's cup down. Like
Ben probably
I
shoot-
did it.
I know. Ben probably shooting
You
threes
think
right
he better
now.
than Greek Freak?
Ooh,
Man.
and his potential.
Yeah.
See, what's hard about that is because they both heights is the same kind of.
Greek Freak, John, height is.
It's just he more
a couple inches shorter.
It's just he more
Like, he taller.
aggressive and taller, so it looks nastier.
And he more kind of skilled when it comes to scoring.
Yeah.
He not a point guard.
Right,
He more skilled when it comes to scoring.
and that's more exciting.
right.
Like it'd be more exciting to watch Kobe than LeBron.
Right.
But to me,
And no, I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta slow that down. Cause LeBron is like a hybrid. Like he like a fucking. He
No,
like
but-
he scored and he just got.
but I'm just
facilitating
saying, yeah. But even when you watch him though, sometimes he get you mad. Be like, cause he'll just chalk it. Kobe just more
Yeah.
exciting to watch
Right,
because
'cause you know
he's
every
not
time.
dying.
Right.
Even if he losing by 40, I ain't fucking dying. I don't give a fuck. LeBron ain't got that. You know, and that's kind of like Greek
Ron
freakish.
passed that shit and just start wiping the sweat off his
Yeah, and shaking people's hands going to the bench. You know, Kobe don't give a fuck. He ain't shaking no hands. He gonna shoot to say 0-0-0. That's it. So he to me more exciting to watch, and on that type time.
Yeah, that's what I
But
see.
Greek Freak is just
That nigga got the potential.
yeah, and
So
it's exciting.
he pulling up on niggas.
Scoring is always more exciting than facilitating.
I don't know.
It ain't too many
That's
people-
Magic. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah, but Magic one, Mike.
Magic, right, Mike.
Like it ain't nothing more exciting than him just getting buckets. Like oh,
But
what the-
Magic, that shit was Showtime. Like
like
that shit
damn
was
it.
Showtime. They gave that shit a name for a reason. Like,
Yeah, because he was
that shit
exciting. But it wasn't more exciting than scoring like
Mike
Mike.
was like mesmerizing more than exciting. Mike was unbelievable. Wouldn't I say just
That's
exciting?
exciting as shit.
It is exciting. I don't want to separate it, but Magic was
This nigga-
only like
this
just
nigga was about to die on
exciting.
the
Like
floor.
he was like
He was balling.
It was like some
That's
Globetrotter type shit. Like Globetrotter ain't about them scoring a bucket.
Uh-huh.
It's about how they get to the bucket.
Right.
Mike was about like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, how he got to the bucket was crazy, but you knew Mike was gonna get that fucking bucket.
But-
Magic was just like, who the fuck
Right.
is gonna make score this time? Like, goddamn, like this nigga, he picking the ball up full court. Like, what's gonna happen now? Like,
Who you gonna make score this time? or
No, I'm not saying.
no,
I'm not saying it was more like entertaining. Like we know the Globetrotters not better than the NBA, but sometimes the Globetrotter game can be more entertaining than the fucking NBA game. Like it's just entertainment.
I never watched the Globetrotters thing.
No, I never watched the whole Globetrotter.
I'm sorry, Mike was just.
It's just entertainment.
Mike was.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I just don't. Mike was the best, so
No, it ain't even about that though, because it could be even.
He was the most
shit.
entertaining player because my top two, of course.
Like who more excited to watch?
I love
Kyrie or Westbrook. I can watch Kyrie all day, just getting fucking buckets. But this nigga facilitate averaging a triple double. It's like, alright. I be more mad at Westbrook sometimes though.
Yeah, I can watch West all day.
I can watch him all day, but I'm saying compared to Kyrie. So I get mad at Westbrook sometimes when I watch
Kyrie
him.
sometimes, especially in Boston. I love watching Westbrook. I'm
like, yo, I take Ben Simmons over this nigga.
Yeah, sometimes I hate it. That's why I like it's just the different shit. Not even
all that
ball.
shit.
No, but Kyrie watching him at his best is so exciting. Than watching Westbrook at his best.
I don't know because he
don't give a fuck about
shit when he at his best.
Oh, but you get
shit I love.
You get some ankle breaking. You get all that.
Over top.
He done dribbled through 6 people.
With Mike ball in the scenes. That's how I look at it. Yeah, you talking about, with Magic with the passing, fuck all that. Mike get that ball in his hands, that shit over top. Magic passing, that shit over top. All that shit. Mike with the ball in his hands. That's gonna be the most entertaining shit.
Ain't not like watching a nigga get 50.
Oh no, ain't not.
Yes, it is. No. It is. Mike got the fucking fluid.
Mike a part of that. You know, he's saying he's up. Mike a part of that. Like getting 50.
I'm not arguing. You have to tell me ain't nothing like when a nigga get 50.
Yeah, Mike a nigga that get 50.
Mike a nigga get 50.
I'm talking about
scoring.
He's on your side, bro. I'm a Magic Jackson guy.
No way, are you?
Yo, what this like?
I'm bad. What
Ain't nobody trying to argue about Mike. I heard you.
And then I'm biased because you know I'm an AI fan. So.
Like, yeah, you know, ain't like watching a nigga get 50
you put
though.
LeBron on your list.
I gotta think about that.
Yo, niggas be
LeBron
disrespecting Kobe.
Yeah.
LeBron top 5.
Yeah.
I'll take him as the second best player.
Yeah, definitely LeBron's top 5 for sure.
I'll take him over anybody but Mike.
I'm not taking one. I'm having a bias because of AI.
I'm not taking AI my favorite player all the time. I'm not taking AI over fucking LeBron.
Right. Not the LeBron.
If I'm starting a franchise,
LeBron did everything. That nigga
fuck
made
yeah.
Yeah, top 5 for sure. I gotta think about
So AI top 5?
AI's. Listen, I'm gonna give Mike that, but AI's gonna be my number 2.
We always know that.
Yeah, AI's gonna be my number 2 always, for sure.
But I'm just saying, like, but it's still sense and shit. Like, AI my favorite player all the time. I'm not gonna say he's the best player.
There's never been nobody. There's never been a small man as a big man in the league ever like an AI.
Yeah,
never has
cool.
been. So he could be for me. I feel like he could play. Of course, he's playing in that top 5. For me, like, there's never been nobody like that. Like, even the big men in the league say, I never matched up against a small man that played like a big man like that.
I feel like
Like, it's just too crazy. It's like, yo, this shit too crazy.
Remember Spud Webb?
Spud Webb was that he had that
I
hype.
feel like in a couple years we'll be doing another one and shit.
Yeah,
niggas might
like, and it's not a play that evolution. I know you talk about the tattoos, but
I'm about to just say that, but I ain't gonna be. I'm about to say in a couple years, niggas gonna be saying, man, I never played against a nigga like IT.
Right, IT. They gonna be saying about IT.
IT is not in the. He's not in the thing.
That year in Boston.
He's not in the category of AI. But I'm just saying, just because niggas say
MVP on
he's down
he went to Game 7 against LeBron. He played with his sister, died. Like IT is a fucking monster too, though. Like
AI my favorite player.
I don't know.
No, he not.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Epic.
I still don't know. I don't care.
Epic year though.
I don't care who you. Okay, I don't care who you say. I still do not know a fucking player that would take a bunch of trash cans to a fucking championship. I don't care if it's Steph Curry. I don't care if it's LeBron didn't. LeBron has a better team than what AI had. And he still can't do it. I just don't know a player that could really take all these.
The Cleveland team was better than the Sixers.
These Pepsi diet machines to a fucking championship.
What LeBron have on that team? We know AI had the defense player.
AI had the defensive player of the year. The sixth man of the year.
Come on, Reese.
How he had the defensive player of the year? Because AI
AI,
come on, man. shit wasn't consistent.
Did he get coaching here?
This shit was not consistent.
Come on, man. We not gonna act like he had help. But we not gonna act like he had more help than LeBron.
No, I'm not saying this was not consistent
LeBron
shit.
had?
Nobody.
LeBron had Cleveland series. Both ones. The first one and the last one. If you want to do
You talking
that.
about the Cleveland Jones?
Both ones. The last one and the first
I
one.
give you Cleveland.
And the
I
first one and the last
give you Cleveland. I give you.
Right, that's 2 years.
I give you
He was a
that.
young boy in all head.
I give you that. I give you
Right,
that.
everybody say, come on, don't say
I give you that. I'll
anybody.
give you Cleveland. For
That
sure.
team was, I mean, but besides that though, yeah, right. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I'll give you Cleveland. I give you
Wasn't
that.
too many.
Yeah, it ain't.
But other than that, it's like
It
what?
ain't too many though.
And he a smaller guy. I'm just saying.
But that
That's all I'm just saying. That's
And it was epic battles. Like we were.
But do you think he a top 5 player? We know he in your top 5.
No, he is a top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yo,
He is a top 5 player. I think he won top 5 greatest ever. It's like what are you gonna really argue? He was selfish.
Man, that's what they
That's all you can argue. He was selfish. Like that's all you can argue.
I
There's
take
nothing else you can argue
AI
about
my
this
favorite
thing.
player. I take KD over AI.
What?
I'm not taking
KD
KD over AI because KD sit here and did
The
what,
mentality,
and it's not to go into that whole thing about
mentality.
Oklahoma, but the mentality with
But
KD, he went to the fucking.
Can he do? If you had KD on that same 16 team, I don't know.
KD would have.
It's hard to
KD would have been
argue.
bitching.
Because at that time,
I'm out. I'm
at
good.
that time, KD would be crazy. It's a whole different
he
game.
wouldn't have.
from
Couldn't even
today.
double team AI. He's too quick.
Yeah,
You couldn't even double team.
You think AI top 5 player all the time?
But it was a strong, it was more defense.
Y'all take AI. That's what I'm saying.
KD wasn't gonna be
No.
playing.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
He's not my top 5. I got a top 5.
AI my personally top 5.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
my
saying.
favorite player.
He not your top 5 of all time?
All time, top 5 player all time.
Yes, for me.
No,
No, not in yours,
Not
but
my favorite.
Say for
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
I'm saying for me.
Shit.
so he's a top 5.
Yes,
So
so it don't gotta be biased for me. Yeah, if I unbiased, AI is one of my top 5
You
of
talking
all
about
time for
starting
me.
5? Because I can put AI on my starting 5. all
yeah,
time.
I can do that because
What you
that's just
talking
my.
about? Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I just never knew a small.
AI is a
The
top
best
5
basketball players
Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about my
I never
personal
knew a
nobody.
small
So
man
you
is
talking about
great as hell.
chips and all that too? Like
I mean, all that
thing
can
that
play a
changed
part.
him is he was
Just
selfish
when people
and all
talk
that.
top 5,
Well, who could really
AI
who
got top
could go talk when it comes down to it and we talk about these
AI y'all top 5?
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yes.
saying not y'all
When it-
personal.
no, out of all time when it comes down to
Damn.
because
like
when we
best basketball players.
when we talk about because we talking about the best, you're talking about toe to toe. If you're gonna talk about toe to toe, bro, that's what best is. Best is toe to toe.
Shaq.
Best is toe to toe. Best is toe to toe.
I'm not saying
We talking about best is toe to toe.
He better. He got every one of them to make it. Like I just ain't.
You gotta be better than one of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's not all of them, but
Who he
he's
better
better
than?
than a couple of them.
You better than
bro.
Shaq?
He better than AI better than Shaquille O'Neal.
AI, yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
The big man, like Shaq said, I never knew a motherfucker.
That don't have nothing to do with anything.
It do because
That'll
he had
make
a
you
big
top 5.
He's saying he could play a big man fucking game.
Shaq
and he
is
was a
the
little
number
nigga.
one in dominance.
You can't stop.
Shaq is the most.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you can't
So
stop
AI got
AI.
the most ever nothing. Like I don't get it. Like
You couldn't
you got something over anybody.
You can't stop AI.
Will average 50, and he not more than Shaq.
All right, I want to disrespect Will. All right, time out.
He not more than Shaq. Right?
I don't want to disrespect Will, and I don't want to go there. I might be rafted, but
People
Will
say AI not the greatest sixer all time.
in
I
the
think he is.
60s and shit.
But
Like,
people
come
say
on, man.
he's not the greatest
Like, come
sixer
on.
all time.
Because we talking about top, we talking about toe to toe.
Yeah, but we talking about
So
the
would
whole
you not-
NBA. He gotta say 60s. They still bring up fucking.
Right, yes. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to disrespect, but what I'm saying is we going to talk about top is all about toe to toe. If I'm talking about the smallest person that was the most dominant in their position, I have to give it to AI.
The smallest, bro. Yeah, pound for pound.
I have to give it to AI. Like I would want him right there with me.
Pound, he probably good.
Like who else would I wouldn't
say I
pick
was
nobody
the oldest,
at
man.
that situation than him.
Pound for pound.
Nobody.
Say height.
Nobody.
But if I had to pick him and Shaq, I'm picking Shaq.
I said at that position at him, like
At that
pound for
position?
pound. But now,
Pound for
because
pound, he to go. Like if you
pound for pound, nigga,
Yeah.
there's a rule of pound for pound.
Who wants competition?
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 people. We gonna say like.
So who would you? All right. So who would go over him? Who would be your top 5 then?
Oh, you talking about
Oh,
starting?
you start from no.
Like what you
All
saying?
time. Who would be your starting 5 then? All time. Who would be your starting 5?
I ain't know it had to
Could
be
you-
a position.
Yeah, because you making it like the best at point guard, the best at shooting guard, the best at small forward.
They got shooting guard too.
Yeah, so he better than Mike.
No, he not better than Mike.
Right.
All right, so he out
Better
of
than
it.
Mike.
He out of it.
The way you explaining it.
All right, this all-time players. Then. I mean, this all-time
That's what I'm
period.
saying.
Yeah.
All-time players. But you know when people
That's why I
do,
said Mike,
but you know when people
LeBron,
do that, they do.
I put Kobe.
It's like it's hard. Nobody don't just say
Nobody
all-time
do-
players and we don't pick 5 centers. People put people in their position for the all-time. They do, but
I
when you
never
do,
see nobody do
You know what I'm
that.
saying? I
My
don't see
top five-
nobody don't say
my top 5
Shaq.
positionless
They really
would
try to be like,
be
okay, I
Mike.
don't want this and that. That's what they really
No,
do.
that's when they picking their all top 5 at a position.
At a position.
But when they
Like
pick,
a starting
when they
five.
say Mount Rushmore, they not.
Yeah, I get that.
That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
AI's on your Mount Rushmore.
Yes,
all
he
time.
is for
Ever
sure.
lived.
Yes.
That's what's
and they
up.
can be on your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, your Mount Rushmore.
I ain't
But
arguing
not,
that.
we talking about the unsubjective one, like the.
I feel like he should be.
This
Yes,
and the,
he should be on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore.
bodies and the.
I feel like he should be on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore.
Right.
And like that, it's the Big Podcast. We out. Episode 1 of 2019. We be back
Fucking
soon.
big.
Follow us at
Yup.
the Big. YouTube, iHeart, Sound.